Hello, my name is Jacob Betts.
And I'm Kane Reynolds.
I'm Kenneth Rivera.
Where's my quarter?
Jacob, let's flip that coin.
I can't flip a coin if I...
Alright, everybody, flip that coin!
Yeah, flip that coin.
Oh, here we go.
Alright, we got it.
Yes, found it. Today's matchup is Talonflame v. Toucannon.
Oh, the birds. Yo, I called it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever has Toucannon has a head start because that might be the greatest name ever made.
It's also a pretty decent Pokemon.
Alright, we're gonna start with Toucannon. Heads, it's Kane. Tails, it's Kenneth. Tails. Kenneth, you get Toucannon.
Toucannon, boy.
Alright.
Which means, Kane, you get Talonflame.
Let's get the easy thing out of the way.
Alright.
Talonflame, boom. Non-legendary Moltres, but still a really good fucking Pokemon. Fire, flying, to have from the start of the game, you get a fire Pokemon. So for those of you who don't know, when you play a Pokemon game, if you don't choose a fire starter, most games don't have a decent selection of fire type Pokemon. So to be able to get a fire type right off the bat by catching the basic bird Pokemon, which everybody does, because if you don't catch a Pidgey, you're lame. Fletchling is the Pidgey of X and Y, and Talonflame is the final form of that.
Oh, nice.
And it's really cool. Also, side note, I have a shiny Talonflame, and it's really awesome.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm a little partial to this great fire type bird.
One of my favorite things about the Pidgeotto, Pidgeot family is that you can catch it right away, but it only really gets better. So if you complete the game with a Pidgeot, like, it's still pretty solid. It's not like a Butterfree where you kind of have to get rid of it after the second gym. Yeah. You can keep a Pidgeot on your team the whole damn time. So does Talonflame sort of fulfill that niche?
Both of these birds
Both
fulfill.
Both of them do?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
They're Pidgey, Swalo.
Fucking Hoot Hoot.
Hoot Hoot.
There's Starly. Which is
Starly's,
by far the
Staraptor.
best out of the birds.
They're all that.
Yeah.
That extended family.
P-Dove is the gym
the Unpheasant.
You're throwing a lot of words around for Pokemon that are not on the roster, but I also don't know.
We're just bird watching, Jacob.
We're
Here on the
bird watching.
podcast. We're just bird watching. I'm not gonna try that. I don't think I'll succeed.
So, alright. Toucannon. Kenneth, how's that Pokemon?
First off, Toucannon. I mean, you like Fruit Loops?
No.
I don't either.
I hate Fruit Loops.
So,
That was an awful start.
But wait, do you like Toucan Sam, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, Toucan Sam's, he's a charmer.
Yeah.
Toucans are great.
Also, what is the thing with Toucan's beak getting hot?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it gets like super hot or something. I don't know.
I know it changes like colors and shit.
It changes colors?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry,
also,
I mean, it's lame.
Kane, you're making a really solid case for Toucannon.
Yeah.
Also, why is Toucannon so fucking angry?
Because he's a fucking cannon.
Look at his face.
He just looks like a toucan that's really pissed about something. Why is he a cannon? In what way is he a cannon?
His beak being so extra big than even a toucan. And
But is it like fire or something?
I think
Does he fire balls from it?
I mean, he can learn.
I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Does he fire ammunition from it?
No, he takes balls in from it. He can learn hyper voice. So that's to do with his big ass beak. Drill peck. You want to get drill pecked by that?
That is a big ass beak.
Yo, bet.
You want to get plucked by that, Kane?
No, not particularly.
Wait a minute. Is pluck a flying type move?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pluck is something you do to birds. It's not a thing birds do to you. How does a bird pluck in a way that attacks
It's called
you?
revenge. It's called getting back. Now the birds are plucking.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, y'all want to pluck?"
Mirror move is another flying type attack, but does that make any sense?
I always thought it was named after parrots.
Oh, you know what? Actually, that does make sense. Thanks for elaborating.
You want to? Oh yeah, it learns Beak Blast. Is that a special move?
What the fuck
Just
is
for it?
I think that's a special move because
You don't know what it is. You want to get hit by it? Power
What is
100, accuracy 100.
Throw it at me. Does it have like a special effect or something?
Beak Blast. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The user first heats up its beak and then it attacks the target, making direct contact with the Pokemon while it's heating up its beak results in a burn.
Oh, damn. So that
or
Toucannon.
is it
It's still a
fire type
flying, but it's gonna burn you, Kane. So you still get the stab bonus.
Okay. What
Same type attack bonus.
That is really
I feel
solid.
like it's got
yeah.
a decent.
Oh, I get it.
cool.
Stab.
Oh, Pokemon that learned that move.
How many?
Toucannon.
Yeah, it's got a decent move pool.
I love Pokemon that have like move specific things.
Hey, can it learn U-turn?
Toucannon.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things are moves that can only be known by like one
One
Pokemon
Pokemon.
because it makes it feel like this is a special Toucannon move.
They did that a lot with Sun and Moon.
Really?
They did a lot of Pokemon just like special moves.
I legit love it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I feel like it makes the Pokemon personally
Keeping
unique.
the theme, you can teach Toucannon Flame Charge or Overheat.
yeah, but
And it can
you-
learn U-turn.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering. That's an
It
interesting.
can
move
learn
that most
Flash Cannon.
And what is U-turn?
So like you're going down the street and you pass where you're going and you.
Yeah.
It's unlike the move
No,
K-turn where you have to do it 3 times.
Yeah. No, you
Talonflame can learn Solar Beam.
Just a second. What is U-turn?
it's a move where the Pokemon attacks and then immediately switches out with a
It's a
different
bug
Pokemon.
type attack.
It's like,
but it's
oh.
it's really
It's like Volt
decent.
Switch.
Yeah.
So it's like how with Baton Pass you change it for another Pokemon, but instead of just changing to another Pokemon, you attack first
and get up out of
That's
there.
really cool.
It's really useful and
It's a drive-by. That's
Yeah.
really what it is.
Yeah, that way you get to change, but you don't have to waste a move to do it.
And bug's really important.
And
It's bug type because it's really important because it's a really decent attack and it does a decent amount of damage against psychic, which is like a big. Yeah, everybody has a psychic.
Have bug types been getting better since I left the Pokemon scene? Like, are they cool now?
There's
Because it seems like most bug types are something
Rabombi.
you catch and forget about afterward.
There's Rabombi.
Isn't Rabombi like the size of my thumb?
I don't know. It's a fairy bug type,
It's
and I
fucking
love
tiny.
it. I love Rabombi.
Okay.
Anyway, I
can
wanna-
Talonflame learn Fly? I mean, come on, man.
Yes.
We're talking about major moves here.
Yes, it can learn Fly. It's the basic bird Pokemon, but it's not basic. I have something to add about Talonflame that I think is really cool. First of all, Ash has a Talonflame in the anime, in the X and Y anime. And not only that, but it takes on a Moltres. Which is
How does it do?
Objectively, it saves Ash from Moltres, which is an objectively
Moltres?
better...
You mean the rubber chicken on fire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Talonflame is also just another rubber chicken on fire. Except for not a chicken, he's a falcon. And also,
He's a peregrine falcon.
not on fire, he just breathes fire.
Yeah, I'm actually looking
It
at the
just has orange
design
feathers.
for Talonflame and for Moltres. Moltres has always had the weakest design of the 3 birds from the first one.
He's a rubber chicken on fire.
And Talonflame is a very, very cool design.
Yeah,
it's
he's
very majestic.
Awesome. He's like straight up a falcon.
He's a
and
peregrine falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they also say something about him diving.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Though it is pretty badass.
That's
He straight
probably
up
how he
takes on a
catches on fire.
Moltres.
It's awesome. He saves Ash from Moltres.
Does he beat Moltres in battle, or does he
Probably
just like
not.
swoop
I
in? He's
don't-
like, I'm fast
They
enough to
probably-
get you out of here.
I don't know. I haven't watched the episode. This is just something I read. I'd have to watch to be able to confirm. But I'd imagine probably not because it's a legendary. It probably just swoops in. And is like,
Toucannon can learn Brave Bird, which is like my favorite.
so can
What is- no.
Talonflame.
What is
my,
Brave Bird?
My favorite name of a move, just Brave Bird.
It's the strongest flying type attack.
What's
it's
it about?
just the user tucks in its wings and charges from a low altitude. It's just tackle. It's just super flying tackle.
It's a 2-turn attack that deals mega smackums of damage.
Mega smackums.
Of
Nice.
damage.
All right. So we just kind of dove into the arguments. So I want to backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I got one more thing: is Toucannon can learn Brick Break and Rock Smash.
Go. Fletchling, Super Smash Brothers.
Wait, Fletchling's in Super Smash Brothers?
Oh yeah. And
That would be really cool if we were arguing about Fletchling.
No,
Dummies.
Fletchling turns into Talon.
Yeah, but it
Okay.
is. It's not what the episode's about.
Right, but I'm just.
We're also not even talking about Super Smash Brothers either. So
I'm thinking about Super Smash Brothers.
I think I'd be willing to talk about it if Talonflame was in Super Smash Brothers. But
But he's not. Fletchling.
even if he was, Toucannon would just come in and Brick Break him over the head.
Toucannon's not Smash Brothers.
All right, so I'm gonna backtrack us a little bit here. Talonflame, Kane. How's that Pokemon? Tell me what his deal is. What's he look like? What is his aesthetic?
Well, he's like this badass falcon, and he's actually. We were talking about how which his specific falcon was.
Peregrine.
So, yeah, it's
the fastest animal on Earth.
It's a diver falcon,
Yeah.
which is fucking awesome. He's got this badass like hot rod flame aesthetic on his wings, and he's got this fin on the top of his head that adds to the diving aesthetic of the bird itself. And I assume, and this isn't me, this is just me talking about the bird itself, I assume the fire aspect comes from how fast he dives.
Oh, like the friction in the air
And he just turns into like a meteor
lights him
or
on
some
fire.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. So he just like is a meteor.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah, Talonflame's dope as fuck. I used, like I said, I caught, so it's like warm for me. I caught a shiny fletchling, and I used in my playthrough, my first playthrough, Links and Y, a shiny Talonflame, and he carried. He's fucking badass. I can't say that I used a Toucannon when I played through Sun and Moon.
So I'm looking at community art for Talonflame.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And there's a human version of Talonflame.
Yeah, that could be bad.
This is a pretty cool guy. I like him.
Oh, okay.
He's got like this
Dude.
badass jacket on.
Oh, I love him.
His legs, his
you mean
hands
Naruto?
have like flames on them.
No, that's more like Natsu from Fairy Tale.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have never watched either one of those.
Never watched Naruto.
If they show up on the other podcast, though, I'd be
Never
I'd be
watched
happy.
Naruto?
I've never seen
I can
Naruto.
just go.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I can just leave now.
We're gonna talk about
You
it
can-
in
yeah, you can-
detail, in depth.
I can leave now.
He's wearing goggles, which I like.
Oh,
That's
like
the thing.
Digimon.
There's a lot of anime like puts goggles on people,
That's a
and like I'm kind
Digimon
of down
game.
with it.
Oh, you know who had goggles?
Naruto?
Yeah, he did have
In the
goggles.
beginning, he had
What?
goggles.
Yeah, he had goggles.
That he
What's a
never
ninja gonna do with goggles?
He was, like, 6
cover
years
his
old.
eyes.
Well, goddamn, you got me.
Does he ever put them on?
I don't
I
know.
can't think of him with them on.
I'm trying to think of a ninja in the Naruto universe that would use Talonflame now.
Sasuke.
Yeah. Oh, right, because he does his fireball jits. And also,
Come on, Kane.
well, no, it'd be Itachi then, because he's got the crows. So it makes more sense for him to have a bird.
That makes more sense for him to have a crow.
There isn't
but there
a.
isn't a crow. Oh, there's no crow.
There's a Pokemon whose name is Crow.
Yeah, I forgot about
He wears a
crow for
hat.
second. Oh, Hunch Crow.
There isn't a whole lot of community art for Toucannon.
It's Toucannon's new. You gotta give it some time.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. There's a couple
Let's
of
look up
interesting
Toucan Sam.
stuff. Oh yeah, there's a lot for Toucan Sam.
Toucannon is angry ass Toucan Sam.
Yeah, who shoots beams of light out of his beak.
Wait, here's the other thing.
That's pretty badass. I love beams of light out of
It
its
smacks
beak.
beaks with other Toucannon to communicate with them. There are gases inside its beak which can ignite and launch seeds with enough force to shatter boulders.
So
A
he's
seed.
He's launching seeds.
A seed shatter a boulder. I don't know. That's pretty hard.
Does he
I
shoot
don't
the
know.
seed from his mouth?
From
I'm
his beak.
confused
So he's like
now.
spitting the seeds so hard it's like a cannon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's
Cool.
not shooting beams of light?
Additionally, its temperature can exceed 212 degrees Fahrenheit and cause severe burns on contact.
Oh, yikes.
Just the beak, not the.
Toucannon doesn't look like he involves fire in any way. He's not a fire type. His design doesn't really.
It can
scream
use this
fire.
beak to warm up eggs, as
But
shown
it's-
in the anime.
But it's interesting that they've decided to add this sort of fire aspect to him.
It is brought to wedding ceremonies as a good luck charm.
Are you gonna just shout trivia or like respond to the points I brought up?
Oh, I'm not even in the trivia section. I can go to the trivia.
Wait, why is he brought to weddings? Is there a reason for that?
That's a good luck charm. Hey, we had a beautiful wedding. There was a toucan. Did you see the toucannon?
I didn't,
At
because
that
I've been
wedding?
busy staring at my
Holy
Talonflame.
shit.
If either one of you,
He's just diving down. He just caught me a fish.
you guys need to invite me to your respective weddings, because at least one of you I will bring a toucan to.
Oh,
Just as good luck. You don't get to keep him. I'm just gonna bring him.
No, Jacob, I'm gonna bet on the. This is on record now. This is literally on record now.
Yeah.
And everybody can hear this. At my wedding, if you don't show up with a toucan, I will be upset.
oh, just so
All
you
right.
know,
Challenge accepted.
in the anime, Toucannon
Incredible.
warmed up Rowlet's egg.
Yo, I don't give a shit about all these other bird Pokemon. Talonflame.
Wait, no.
Where it's at.
No, it warmed up the egg and then let him go and join Ash. Buddy. Oh, shit.
Wait, so does Ash have a Rowlet because of a Toucannon?
No. Ash picked Rowlet.
It gave Rowlet permission to join Ash's team.
Wait, why was this Rowlet owned by a Toucannon?
It was an
They're
egg.
just all like friends.
It was an egg.
It was raised by Toucannon.
Oh.
Toucannon is so nice, it'll raise other bird-type Pokemon.
Yeah, but that's in Sun and Moon.
But don't
that
be a
just, like,
Caterpie,
happens.
though.
Other Pokemon raise
But
other Pokemon.
don't be a Caterpie, though.
There's like a dog Pokemon that raises a Litten.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a big point to Toucannon that
Wait,
that it is the reason that Ash has a Rowlet in the first place is because of this guy.
Yeah, but Ash caught his Talonflame.
Oh, that's right. And he has a Talonflame.
And it saved him from Moltres, the objectively better bird of that type.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're bringing it back home with that, Kane. That is a good point.
He's just objectively the badass bird. I'm not saying Toucannon isn't great, because I think its design is fantastic. But I also think Talonflame's design is fantastic. But I think Talonflame not only has an incredible fire-type move pool, but from a flying perspective, and again, from a gameplay perspective of getting a fire-type early on, and having a huge pool of fire-type moves at your disposal, Talonflame is just awesome.
That is true. And I like that the early bird comes with a fire type in that one. Are
That's
there any
what I'm
other
saying.
early birds that aren't just normal flying?
There might just be straight flying. I don't know.
Oh, look, Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
There's
the best Star Wars
Wingull.
movie ever.
You can catch Wingull, which is water flying.
That won't be controversial in the comment section.
But you catch Wingull and Tailo.
Please don't comment on things that aren't about the podcast.
That's fair. Yikes, that's fair.
I don't really think that. We'll talk about Star Wars then.
Yeah. In the Star Wars podcast that will come out soon. Maybe.
I'm going to have to edit around all of this.
Anyway, my point being, there's Wingull, which is the opposite. You can catch Tailo and Wingull at the same place.
Wingull is trash. Let's just
Right,
move on.
okay, but
from
Wingull
that.
is water flying. But that's the only other instance of this happening.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that's a 2-stage evolution, whereas Talonflame...
A
he's the
level
third
100 Wingull probably couldn't beat a level 5 Pichu. That knows Thunderbolt. That's a wrap this over.
evolution. Yeah, you're right, but I'm talking about why Talonflame's the best.
Is Talonflame a 3-stage evolution?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are the other 2 stages?
Fletchling's the first one, Fletchinder is the second one.
What about Toucannon? Is he just one? Or is he
3 stages. You got Pick-a-Peck and Trumbeak.
Huh.
I love Trumbeak's design. I actually kind of wish it stayed looking like Trumbeak, to be honest.
All right.
They're based more on like woodpeckers.
Oh,
Trumbeak.
instead of the toucan with a giant
I like Toucannon, don't get me wrong, but
giant flaming.
Oh,
beak.
Trumbeak does have a fun design.
Yeah.
Obviously, that doesn't factor into my decision. I've made it very clear that it's only this Pokemon. But
Yeah.
Even though you really like the design of it.
Of Trumbeak?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to factor into my decision on Toucannon, though.
Even though you're in love with it.
even though you're in love with
To be
Toucannon.
completely honest, I think I might actually like the design for Toucannon better.
I do
think
too, but I'm just saying that effectively, and narratively, I think that Talonflame holds more ground.
I want to talk about the design of both of these birds. Because on the last episode, Toxapex was like, it's a starfish, but also kind of girly. And Skrelp was, it's a sea dragon, but also it's kind of emo. Those are like a place to go. Literally with both of these, from a design perspective,
Like-
Toucannon is, it's a toucan, but it's angry. And Talonflame is, it's a peregrine falcon, but it's orange.
Toucan is more Toucannon. Toucannon is
got
more.
like a hot rod on his wings. It's got like that flame design.
Toucannon is more.
How does that naturally happen?
He's more angry specifically, and he caught you looking at him, and he's like, "What the fuck are you looking at?"
Yeah, Toucannon's dangerous.
Have you seen Optimus Prime? He has flames on him.
Optimus
Where'd those come from?
Prime is a robot.
Damn.
Also,
And that can shape-shift into anything he wants.
yeah, by scanning something, even though he stayed as a shitty truck. Let's not talk about Michael Bay. Let's not talk about Michael Bay.
All right. Any closing arguments on Talonflame, Kane?
I just gotta bring it back to he saved Ash, who was his trainer, caught him as a fletchling, raised him to a Talonflame. Big deal. Also, he saved him from a Moltres, which is objectively the better one. So I think that is a meaningful, effective thing in anime. And I gotta bring it back to the game.
Save them from a rubber chicken.
Look, I gotta bring it back to the gameplay aspect of having an early fire Pokemon. If you choose to go with, which you probably will, Greninja, or which Froakie versus Fennekin or whatever, they gave you an effective fire type right at the beginning of the game.
All right. And Kenneth, any closing remarks on Toucannon?
Angry, hot-beaked, shoots regular seeds, not no special seeds, regular seeds that break boulders. Pretty sure that's going through most Pokemon, besides like Aggron.
All right. And with that, I will make...
But it's going through Onyx, though.
All right, with that, I will make my final decision. This time it's got to go Talonflame.
Yes! Yes! Yeah!
I'm sorry, Kane, I missed that. What was that?
I just really like Talonflame.
This time, I had to give it to Talonflame. Last time it was all built on aesthetics and design, but this time what put you over the edge was the gameplay stuff.
Because it is useful at the beginning of the game. Just pick Phoenix.
But it's a really
Why would
important...
you pick Fennekin?
Fennekin.
You don't even remember the name!
I do think, though, that in every game, they give you an early starter bird that you could conceivably take with you for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And generally, it's just normal flying. And adding a fire type ends up freeing up a slot, so now you have both your fire type and your flying in one place. And I like that, and I think that's a really... That does help free up a slot if you wanted to keep a balanced team. And I'm down.
I beat the Moon Elite Four with the Toucannon.
And to be fair, this is an interesting playoff because I never used
Toucannon?
Pick-a-peck?
Pick-a-peck.
Yeah, I never used it in gameplay. I did catch one race
I saw Pick-a-peck, I was like, oh my
to
God.
Toucannon, but I never actually took it through the Elite Four. I probably will do playthrough like that, but I'm just saying, like, I had no incentive to catch that Pokemon, but knowing at the beginning of the game that my fledgling was going to turn into a fire type, I immediately caught it because I obviously did not pick Fennekin.
Well, unfortunately, this time, Toucannon is going to have to go into the losers bracket.
No, there's a losers bracket.
I don't think we're getting that exciting. We're just taking winners. If you want to do a losers bracket, we can. If you want to rank them.
I'm all right.
Yeah. But unfortunately this time, Toucannon will not be beating the Elite Four.
Damn.
And if the Elite Four is my fleeting opinions.
Your team.
Shit, me and Toucannon did.
However...
Are we picking the ultimate team for Jacob? Is that what's happening?
Honorable mention, Toucannon does have possibly the best name of anyone on this entire roster.
Design is sweet as fuck.
I guess we are. If we want to lower it down to 6 out of the 16 and make me play with them.
Yeah. Make you battle with them against our teams.
Thank you all for joining us once again, and we'll see you next time.